My name is Justin Bohr. I have been teaching paragliding, speed flying for a number of years now, about 8 years, and been flying in Oregon quite a bit. I grew up in Oregon and recently moved to Hawaii for a bit, and in between all that I've been visiting Idaho and flying with the crew out here. Found a beautiful spot to settle down and fly for the next 100 years. Yeah, so I got into speed flying and paragliding to share the love of the sport, to grow the sport, to bring awareness to this pretty niche sport community. It's not quite as extreme as most people think, and I think part of it is just because they don't ever see it. It's pretty rare to see paragliding or speed flying going on around their neighborhood or around their community. First thing that comes to mind when you tell someone that you're a speed flyer is, oh, you got that squirrel suit thing? I started out skydiving in 2008 and quickly started ground launching my skydive canopy. It was something that piqued my interest, and when I heard about it, I just had to do it and found a good mentor. Shortly after, I found there was actually canopies that were designed to ground launch instead of open in the sky under deployment. So started speed flying, and shortly after paragliding, continued on. I was base jumping and paramotor, anything with nylon that flies I'm into. So I come from a structural engineering background. I did that for about 10 years before I was laid off and started skydiving. So I learned up in Canada on a work trip, actually. I got bored up there, started racing motorcycles just prior to my work trip up there, and so I felt a little bored. I didn't have my toys, and my grandpa always wanted to go to a tandem skydive with me, and he was not well anymore at that point, and told me, we were talking on the phone, I was telling him, I wish I had my toys or something, you know, and he says, well, you should go do that skydive. And a light bulb went off, and that was it. Like, I didn't even do a tandem. I knew, like, that's what I wanted to do, and then I realized right after that, you know, people could make a living doing this, and you don't have to do the normal, you know, American dream, work in the office and, you know, get married and have kids, and that's all I wanted to do my whole life until I realized, whoa, there's this whole other world out there. And then came back to Portland. I was laid off, and I took that time to, you know, look for a job, of course, but I spent most of my time flying. I was flying every day.
Good, good, go, 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 go. Okay, go Scott, go Scott. Thanks, man. Thanks, brother. arm drag. Yeah. Whew.
I owe it to my grandpa Spillman for sure. He put that bug in my ear. I probably would have never done it. I wouldn't be here without his little, I mean, it was just a little, hey, you should go do this. And that's what it starts with. Yeah. We're out here at Horseshoe Bend, Idaho, right off the Payette River, 910 acres, and we are opening a flight park that has pretty much all aspects for flying for wind direction. We're gonna provide training. We got training hill and several different launches, anywhere from 20 feet to 1,700 feet. We're gonna have a little shop and nice shaded area for people to come, pack their wings, hang out. We wanna have amenities here. This site is pretty forgiving. Like I said, you got training hills that start at 10 feet, and we can work our way up to 100 feet and do that for the first however many flights until the students are comfortable. Massive LZ down here. We got about, I think, at least 35 acres to land in, and no obstructions. We've removed probably 2 miles of fencing here and trying to make it as safe as possible for people to come out and learn. We have an incredible glass off almost nightly here. I've been here for a month now setting things up, and I don't think there's been a single night where we haven't had a glass off condition, and it's just been beautiful for flying here. It's gonna be like that all summer. Fall's gonna be ridiculous. If it's not flyable for some reason, we have the river. There's lots of other activities to do, kayaking, hiking, swimming. There's lots of water features around here.
Zip line.
We got the zip line down the road. Hot springs everywhere.
There's dirt bike trails everywhere.
It is an outdoor enthusiast paradise out here. We want to make it a fun place for anybody to come out, not just pilots, but welcome the locals around here. They're definitely supporting this operation, so we want to keep a good repertoire with the local community. Yeah, we're basically starting from scratch here. 910 acres is a lot to handle, and just in the past couple weeks we've mowed probably 10 acres. We're out here with push mowers and weed whackers doing all this like by hand. So we really want to step it up and bring some equipment out here to make this a completed flight park by the time we're open. In 2018 at HSB Flight Park was pretty awesome. We had the grand opening end of May, which we will make an annual event. We kept it pretty mellow and just did the best we could. I think we had over 80 students out this season. Tandem somewhere in the number, I'd say. Both Lane and myself did over 100 pretty easily, so a couple hundred tandems. The whole goal when Scott and I sat down the very first time for this flight park was for the property to be a flight park in 100 years. And there's no way that can happen if you just go from 0 to 100. We wanted top quality instruction, a great experience for anybody that shows up there, whether they're an experienced pilot a tandem or just a camper, someone showing up. So yeah, another thing I think we could all be proud of this first year was just getting all on the same page. You know, it takes time when you're working with a new team to learn how everybody does things and communicate well together and have a nice, well-oiled machine. Yeah. Our goal here at Horseshoe Bend Flight Park is to have pilots here every day. It's going to be a wonderful place for the flying community to come and meet others. We envision pilots coming from all over the world to enjoy this site and meet new friends and learn about new flying styles, gain new knowledge of flying. We envision, I mean, we'd love to have a little restaurant and bar here someday. Shoot, I mean, this is going to be one of a kind flight park for sure, hands down. There's going to be nothing like it. I'm pretty certain at this point we have the largest flight park in the U.S. 2019, I think, is going to be a super fun year. We've got like a lot of little bugs worked out and starting to get the flow of things at the park. I expect definitely easily twice as many tandems. If you're watching this, you haven't go down a tandem flight, you better get your butt out here. I expect to see you. It would definitely benefit our community and the flight park as well if we have some more events. So I'm looking forward to putting some more events together. Maybe some swoop alley stuff.
Yeah! You!
For speed flying competitions or something simple just as like an accuracy competition. Just, I mean, we'll probably start small, do some accuracy stuff, but it could be fun to do some concert events and go big, like with some actual involve the community with the flight park. I think our LZ is big enough to provide a venue for music festival or even just a small concert. The mountain's shaped like a bowl, so I think it will provide some pretty sweet acoustics and yeah, bring it on, let's party. Shades, fuck. Okay.
Take two.
Okay.
Delicious.
Got this going. Okay. Bunch of clapping. That'll help synchronize the audio. Okay. And you can just talk to me directly right here. So, go ahead and introduce yourself. Who the hell are you?
I'm Justin Bohr. Blah, blah, blah. Like, who am I and what am I doing?
Yeah, what's your...
Woo! Because it's not easy. Should we say it together?
1, 2. No.
Say it. We're inviting pilots. We're inviting pilots from around the world to come and.
Mic's working better, so
Okay.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Like this. Break one.
invitation. We're inviting pilots.
So, we're here to invite pilots from around the world to come enjoy this amazing site. Fuck, not amazing. I'm tired of that word. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Go.
We're inviting pilots from around the world to come enjoy this incredible flying site. Come meet new friends, learn new things, and enjoy.
I just want to hear bro.
Bro?
Pilots from around the world.